Okay guys, so we may or may not be back at the bridge. We're gonna try and catch the second big trout.
He's like an
he's more of a, so the one I caught was a brown trout, but the one we're going after, he's more of a aqua green rainbow. So we're gonna try and catch him. We saw him moving around in there. He's just kind of going back and forth, running around. He's gonna try regular power bait, and I still have the catfish dough bait on, so I'm gonna try and see if I can catch him with that, because that's, I caught my brown with that. So I reeled my catfish bait up, and I saw something's been chewing on mine because it's kind of all mashed up, and the rainbow trout, he's in there somewhere. It's just you can't really see exactly where he is. I mean, we saw him for a second. He was right in that middle there, and I casted my bait out into there, see if he was gonna maybe bite in there. So we're gonna take some more casts. We're gonna try and see if we can maybe catch him, and if we could, wow, that'd be amazing. All right guys, so we're gonna head over there, over on the other side of the stream, because we don't see him under or below the bridge, and he could have moved downstream or maybe upstream. We don't know, but we're gonna go try downstream, because that's usually where he'd probably want to go, because up there it's more shallow, but down here, big deep holes about, gosh, it can go up to about 10 feet maybe on one of the parts. So we're gonna go try down there, see if he maybe moved down, and try and maybe catch some more other trout. We got to our new spot, and I'm already seeing very big trout, like, well, not very big, but big trout. You're good, maybe pound, maybe not 2 pounders, but about a pound maybe, and then there's some close to a pound, and they're nice big rainbow trout. To try and see if they want to hit on this catfish bait. Just cast it up there, and I saw a trout go by it. Well, we already got a bite, I think. Might have a bite. We'll see. And lately here, it's been storming. You can even see there's storm clouds up there, and which has been good. Well, fine. It's been making it cloudy, which cloudy is the best to fish. And I might have one on. We'll reel it up, see if we got anything. Oh, nope. He might have been nibbling on it just a little bit. You always want to take the weeds off. Trout are a little picky about weeds. So I'm going to cast right down in here, right in the middle, and in that middle channel, that's usually where they lay. So let's see here. And one thing that always surprises me is just how big them suckers get. Let's see. So if you can't, you might not be able to see them down there, but right down below there, they usually just sit, bottom feeders. Usually don't take the bait, but, well, they never really take the bait at all. I'm gonna keep trying some more casts with the catfish bait, see if I can maybe catch some. So my dad cast it in, and he caught a trout, and he hooked it right on its lip. I've been trying with this catfish bait, and I reeled it up just a little bit ago, and there's no bait on it, so that means they've been taking it. But we know there's some trout in here that are biting, and I might just switch over to some regular power bait soon. I'm gonna reel up here actually, see if I got one, which I don't. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put some regular power bait on. So let's see here. Okay, and all I'm using is just some regular old salmon egg dough bait. So it's just gonna be this. Just gonna take our little bit of it, put it on my thing here, and take a little bit of this off. So I'm just gonna take off any excess. I'm gonna take a cast in there. I'm gonna cast it up in the middle channel, but it's pretty windy, which makes it way better for casting. But so I'm gonna go right in the middle there, see if I can maybe get one. So we're gonna be switching spots. We're actually gonna go over to Odie's hole. We saw some nice big ones in there, and he had a big one on, but it of course got off. So we're gonna go over there. It's a little bit of a walk, but we'll make it over there. It's just down the road, little spot you go in the woods, and there's some nice steep holes in there and some nice big trout. Well, we actually didn't go up to Odie's. We just we're fishing in the campground right now. We're gonna try and see maybe if we'll see that big trout here, or we'll see some other ones. I'm gonna be moving up a little. There ain't much of size in here. There's, gosh, about 2 to 7 inches in here. They're not very big trout, but I know up here there was one spot that was good, but a big tree fell in, and so it kind of, well, it's covering the hole that you can cast in, so you can't really get in there. But there's a spot right up there, and it's got some real nice, good sized trout in there. So I'm gonna go up here, and that's where I was talking, the tree. You can't cast in there because you'll get all stuck, and you can't risk throwing it under or throwing it up here and then letting it go under, because it could also get stuck. So I'm gonna go right up here, right, so it's over in those rapids, or you can always, they're always down here. Oops. Try and get a little closer. Oh wow, okay, I think I gotta relearn how to cast. Could always be a tangle too that happens, but it's excuses, so. Okay, that's where I meant to hit. Right in them rapids, and you just want it to go down the rapids, if it does. There we go. Right down through the rapids. Make it look as natural as possible. I usually either sit in the rapids and, oh, I already got a taker. Hopefully it's a nice one. Something took my bait. I don't see it. Let's see if oh yeah, I got one. Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice one, I think. I'll try and get the hook out of his mouth. It seems like it's not really that far in. We'll put him back. We'll put him back straight in the water and let him go. It's always cool to see him go in the water and go swim. I'm gonna get my line baited up again and cast in. So I got my dough ball on. I'm gonna cast back where I was. I'm gonna cast actually down just a little bit farther. Right in there. Just let it go downstream. The trout usually sit right in there, or they'll be right up in that middle, or maybe up sometimes up by the top there. Kind of depends. They just gotta move around. And, I mean, the rapids is like the best spot for them. right down from the rapids. And I can see my bait is already moving a little bit, which actually just could be the rapids. This might see a little better. My bait is like up in there somewhere. It's a yellow ball. See if you can see any. Try and see if we can catch some more. And then after we're done fishing here, we're gonna go over to Waterloo because we saw some nice size ones over at Waterloo, like about the size that I caught. But they're rainbows. And yesterday we kept casting in front of the one and he wouldn't stop hitting it, but he never actually swallowed the bait. So that was a little frustrating. So let's see if we can catch some, and if not, I'll get ready for Waterloo. Alright guys, well that's gonna be it of fishing in the campground and under the bridge. So we'll see you when we get to Waterloo.